crash out. All right, I'm gonna get back on here and try to figure out how to get to this Cody business. Um, a lot has transpired since November when I got sick. But what? My computer is doing whatever it want to do today. Um, that was a little MIDI there. Let's see. So every chord that I mentioned in my previous video I just did, literally just did, mentioning now that you making your left hand work, all right, and making your right hand not work as much if you right-handed. You don't have to really work as hard because it's your left hand. If you're left-handed, or if you right-handed, actually, your left hand is the weaker hand. So the left hand needs to actually learn how to work. So learn your perfect fifth and your perfect fourth, and even your perfect third and your perfect second. Did I say perfect second? Let me see. Perfect fifth, perfect fourth, and then your major, minor third, and major second, and stuff like that. Because they're gonna be your best friend later. Also in the right hand, the same scenario. You know, you're gonna have your major third, and then your minor third, and your major third. All right. So there was a little move that Elder Devin did. You know, let me see. So he did this perfect fourth and perfect fourth, transposing, and then perfect third. I'm sorry, major third. I keep saying perfect third, major third, and then minor third. A lot of that, all right? So if you know your scale, A, B, same thing I did with C in the previous video. You know your major move. That's your one. That's your two. It's a major two. And that's your major third. Let's go back to the major two. It's the note half step up. It's your major second. Minor second, I'm sorry. Minor second. The note that's out of the key scale. All right, then that's your major second. All right, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth. Let's go to the note out of the key scale, tritone. That in that order. So minor second, major second, minor second, no, minor third. I go 1, 2, 3. Because technically that was be my 3, but half step back means the minor third. My bad. Sorry, So minor second, major second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth. Right, and this is your minor 6. No, tritone. Duh, what I'm talking about. Tritone. So if you remember this in order, minor second, major second, because it's in the scale. Right. So that's half step up, minor third. Minor second. That's my second, minor second, major second, minor second, major second, minor second, because it's out of the key scale. And that's in any key, okay? So, you know what? I got an idea. I just got an idea. All right. Should I do it now or later? I think I'll do it later. So if you learn this trick, and I hate using that terminology, but if you learn this idea, your minor second, your minor, major second, and your minor third, major third, perfect fourth, and tritone, and then your major, and then your perfect fifth. My bad. Minor 6, and you already know this is gonna be your major 6. Because it's minor 6, major 6, and then major 7, minor second, seventh, and now on the major seventh. It might seem like a lot. Um, it might seem like a lot that was mentioned, but just remember, you technically have 7 notes in your scale. All right, you have 7 notes in your scale. So if I would say I need to learn my minor second, MI for short. Is this pen gonna work? All right, minor second. Number 1. Number 2, learn your major second. All right, so I'm gonna put MJ for second. Okay, and then we're gonna have number 3, our minor third, RD. Okay, and then number 4, we have our major third. Yeah, try to remember this, y'all. Okay, so let's do this in order. We already got 5 moves there. 1, so minor second, major second, minor third, major third, and then we have the perfect fifth. All right. The perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. So that's number 5, perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. I think it just say fourth. And then we have tritone. So that's number 6. So it's a tritone. And then, indicate which tritone it is, especially if you're doing this in the A scale. So this is the A scale. Right, so that way I know which one I'm dealing with for right now. What was that? Tritone? And indicate the tritone that you're doing, right? So I already know the K. All right. And then number 7 is our perfect fifth. It might seem like a lot, all right? But anyway, when you learn this concept, you're going to see how this going to be your friend later. Beginner musicians, by the way. All right. Let me see. Now we have the minor 6. Indicate which one it is so you don't get confused about which one it is. So my perfect fourth was A. So I better put down A so I can know which one I'm on. Because I did a perfect fourth earlier. Hold on, let me go back. Tritone. All right, so let me see. Hold on, what was my perfect fourth? So my perfect fourth was A. My tritone was A. And then my perfect fifth was A. So I can know which key I'm in. All right. Okay, now I got through my perfect fifth. Then we'll have the minor 6. That is number 8. All right, so MI for short, minor 6, TH, which is A, by the way. A minor 6. All right, after A minor 6, then we have the major 6. Of course, we know that's A, so that's number 9. MJ for short, 6, and that's the key A. And then I believe we about to end. And then we have the minor 7. I'm just messing with notes out of the key scale. So here we have number 10, which is the minor, MI for short, minor 7th. Of course, that's A. All right. Let me see, hold on. And then last but least, the major 7th. That's number 11. MJ for short, major 7th. Of course, that's A. All this is in the key of A. And then once you learn the concept of doing this, then you do this in all of the other 11 keys. All right. I don't even know what I written down for my subscription on here, but basically it's just me just in here playing on the keyboard, trying to get familiar, trying to get myself acclimated to playing on the keys more often. I guess I'll put it that way. Not because I'm not a keyboard player. So So in order for me to stop feeling uncomfortable, I see. So I do accidents. Not I'm doing it on purpose, but see, it was all that was an accident, and then it brought me into a chord move. So it ended up bringing me into a chord because it was an accident. I was trying to, and then it brought me into a B minor 9/11 major 7, right? A B minor 9 way, and my left hand is playing the perfect fifth, and right, E flat, by the way, and then out of the E flat scale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 up. Remember that's so, and it's that same scenario I kept telling you about. And it's the minor 7th. What? E flat minor 7. And now when I put the B flat there, it makes me play an E flat 7. But if I take that C sharp or D flat off, I have the E flat perfect fifth. Now, the right hand, I'm going to hit you with the augmented chord, which is the C sharp or D flat. Since I'm in E flat, I might as well call it D flat augmented chord. At the 7 in the key of D flat. Now, because the dominant note is B flat, I'm playing a B flat minor 9, and it's just the minor 9 chord is split. Right? See what I'm saying? 1, 1, yeah, B flat minor 9, 1, 3, and 5, and then I have the 11th. Ooh. So I have the 1, if you know the rupus is 1, flat 3, and my 5 is at the top because I'm using the augmented chord. I'm just doubling up this note here. Then what makes me get that other, that's the major, E flat, B flat major 7. If you know B flat. B flat major 7. Oh, so now it makes me play the B flat minor 9, B flat minor 9, 11, right? Major 7. So, beginner musicians, when you sit down at the keyboard, just because you might hit some notes that didn't make any sense at first, you accidentally doing them, because I'm accidentally doing them, and now I'm creating, or when I use the word create, I'm basically discovering that I can create a chord from it. What is it? A G flat or F sharp minor major 7 chord. It's just equivalent of me playing this voicing here if I can reach out there, but y'all just see what just happened? And see, it was all an accident. Now I'm making it out of something, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. E flat 9, 13, sharp 11. Or a D flat major 9, sharp 11. Depends on how I want to look at that. Hey, it was all this is an accident. Oops. I just want to see what would happen if I did that. F major add 9, flat 5. Actually, F major 9. That's because I came from this D move. Or D7 sharp 9. However, at the end of the day, accidentally doing stuff and see what happens. They're not intentional. Now I'm gonna make it intentional. Now I'm trying to make it intentional. Now I'm intentionally doing it now because it was an accident in the beginning. Woo! All because I'm trying to learn how to play. See what I'm saying? So people might use the word creating tension, you know. So I don't have to like say I sound plain. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Nothing wrong with that. I love you, Lord. Today. Now I want to be flavorful. Or you know. That B flat. Remember that accident I did earlier? I had it up here, y'all. Or raise up. I brought it here then. Whatever I did. I forgot what I played. Here it is. In a special way. Or I'm trying to get that crunch. So that's what the pros be doing, or the advanced musicians figure some accidental stuff, create tension, right? So you don't have to play playing the whole time. Give you a different portion. This one, let me see. That crunch. I went. You know, that's the preacher chord in A flat. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? There go. That preacher chord right there. Remember this? All of this? All of that, right? I can use that idea. Depends on where I'm trying to go. Transposer. Now we're here passing chords. The passing chords are the chord, or is the chord that I'm heading for my target move. If I know my target move is, I can transpose before I get there. See, transpose. Or transpose up to. I usually like to do that one. It was an accident when I learned it. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Here you go. That's another one. That's one way. The other way is minor move. I have a choice of messing with the let's see what the other way. I have a choice of messing with the major 7 flat 5 move. Chords I'm carrying the bass, it changes the name of the chord to an 8-7, sharp 9, sharp 5. I also have the choice of playing the almost similar to the same chord, but let's see, throughout the tritone. Sort of, almost, but not quite. Let's see. The E7 13 chord, or E flat 7 13 chord. Of course, the bass line, that's why I say when I threw the bass line there. And the A7 sharp 9 flat 5. So I can do that too. And it doesn't matter if I want to come from the top. If I want to come here. So I love it all. I love it all. This is my tension move. I love you all. You know, today, watch it. What I'm saying. Or I can go to reverse of the move. E flat movement. The 7 3 6 in E flat. The 7 3 6 in D to get to my target chord and keep D flat and C sharp and catch it from that way. You know. So the D7 sharp 9 flat 5. The A flat 7 13. I've just dropped a D there. And that's what the pros do. It's about the type of sounds you want to use to get there. Is she playing? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see. Let me see. Is she playing? I'm gonna make sure. I'll whoop your butt, boy. I thought she was in there crying. Boy, you about to make me... I'm gonna pull out my belt and whoop your butt myself. Boy, grandkids, they gotta go home with their parents. Sorry, y'all. I thought that was my wife in there crying. I'm like, what? Yeah. Then you can do also the minor 11 flat 5. I think, yeah, the minor 11 flat 5 move as well. Either way. All right, so you have these different options. Listen, y'all. I saw something on my book earlier. Let me see if it's gonna come out the way I saw it on my phone, but I don't know if it's gonna respond the same way on my iPad. Let's see. But these chords are gonna be actually in my book. Actually, a whole bunch of chords that you may hear a lot of pro musicians out there. I call them pro, advanced mid-level musicians that are dropping all these advanced chord progressions in their plan. I'm gonna drop it in a book. Yes, I'm going to drop it in the book. A friend of mine came over and gave me a funny conversation. Actually, it was actually a confirmation, but anyway. So let me see. Oh, just keep me out. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's responding differently on the iPad. So never mind. I thought it was gonna respond the same way I saw it on my cell phone. So anyway, so this is me creating my book. I got the chords and everything. So I thought it was actually gonna come up like as if when you on your iPhone, it's gonna come up in a different format. And I thought that was pretty dope when I saw it. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be dope. For my new beginner musicians out there, when they see these chords, they gonna be like, "Oh my God!" But yes, any movements or chords that you hear our favorite friends out there or musicians out there playing, this is what they're doing. They're just taking the ideas and transposing them, and yeah, and I discovered it by accident. Oops, yeah, and I'm gonna put it out there on the street. Yeah, hey. So you can play the minor 7 flat 5, the minor 11 7 flat 5. You can play the major 7 flat 5. You can go in between all those 3, 4, 5 different chord movements to play whatever it is that you're trying to do or get across. Um, and so as I listen to my fellow brotherings, should I just drop the MIDI? Um, drop the MIDI. I can't drop the MIDI over here because I'm not MIDI'd up over there. So no point in me doing that. But just the point is me listening to different musicians. I want to learn this next move. I need to finish the stuff that I've already started actually. That's what I need to do, which I ain't been doing, but I need to do it. I need it. Let me turn this volume down just in case. And you'll hear these chords. I'm telling you, it's trip you out. You see, that's a long intro. Static out of my ear. You see the first chord, y'all. Key of E. He transposes. Stop static in my ear, man. It's a long intro. I should fast forward. Here we go. The very first chord. So D major 9, 13, if you will. It's in the key of E. So basically, you're playing a D major chord mixed with the A major chord. D major 9 with the 13. If you know your scale. And your A scale mixed with it. I'm just playing the chord bigger now. Because I'm just playing the A major chord. If I had some more fingers, I could reach way up there. But I have to approach it differently. See, now I'm doubling up the chord. Right. Now, if I want to get my 13 there, I'm going to have to either, because the right hand is already up here, or I can take away the top note, not the top note, this note, and bring it over, and it makes me play the sus2 chord and the sus4 chord. Oh. If I want to put that back there, and then put that back up here, I'm still playing the A major chord and the D major chord mixed together. Just shorten up the chord. So, to play like the pros is not that hard because all of the chords that I'm going to drop on y'all is going to be in the book for my beginner level musician. So as soon as you hear this tone or this chord being applied, fast forward this thing. And you hear note. Remember I told y'all about learning the perfect fourth? He's playing the perfect fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's as if we went from D to A to F sharp. What did I say that chord was? Oh yeah. B. Did I say yeah? Oh, that's actually, what did I say? Yeah. So this could be B, the B major chord. So you can go from D to A to B. And most of these chords, or the scale, let me say it like that, the scales in the move, they share the same scale notes. Not all of them, but they share the same notes in the scale. They share the notes. So if they share the same notes in the scale, some of the same notes within E to A to B, you already could clearly hear that already. You already know that some of the notes in the scale of E and A and B is gonna give you some hits. All right. So when he did that, he went to the perfect fourth. So oh wow. All right. All right. So let me see something here. Um, I'm gonna leave it parked right there because I don't want to confuse y'all. But we know B is the one. That's what I'm gonna say. B is your one, is your major chord. I pretty much was trying to lay it out there, make it look easy for you. Easy peasy. A is your one. And E is your one. And I think somebody might kind of have an idea what I'm up to. Because this is one, the one chord in E. Right? This is your 4 chord in E. And this is your 5 chord in E. I figured that somebody already have an idea where I was heading with this. So when he played that 2 different chords, even though the D is in, at least we know for sure it's not in the E scale, and we know that it's not in the B scale, but we do know it's in the A scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4. That's why it blends with the A. So when he played the voice, I'm like, oh. And he plays the B major chord. Oh. Come on. And he brings it back. Now, he's going to probably do a little something different with that left hand, but I have to figure out where he's going with the left hand. But then he comes back to it. So, yeah. I got to get my mind together with this. Because he changed the left hand to a different chord, to a B chord. So it's to a B chord. So basically he's going from the D to a B. So now I understand, as I was about to say. But anyway, so what was that voice? Okay, I'm just trying to find that melody line. Okay, now if I hear that a few times, I know what he's doing. I have an idea what he's doing. Yeah, so he brings it back. But he's doing this, yeah. Let's see. Da 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 da. Let's see. Let's see. That's a B, actually. Yeah. That's the B. All right, y'all catch that? So it's like, oh. basically what he's doing, y'all, is that D major 9, 13, with rolling that perfect fit. We're going to a B major to the left hand. B add 2, B add 2, B added 2, B added 2. Back to this move. B add 2. So, now I might do the Grayson thing now and change the voicing as I play the voicing. The sus2 as I said earlier, you see? And I might twang it into it. Now it makes me play the D major 9. Now I also saw that I was playing the major 3rd along the way because he's arpeggiating B major 3rd, B major 2nd as he's doing it. So I'm saying, so it's like, and then I also saw the minor 7 move as he's doing this arpeggiation. So, or I thought I saw the major 9 with the 5th. Then there it is, the D6 9. All right. Well, this is hard to pick out because slow motioning is kind of like it's all terrible, bad enough for me trying to do the pace of it. But I'm seeing the multiple things I'm doing, but yeah. So what's it? Now D add 2. B add 2. Cause I'm doing back to the D major 9, 13. E7 9. Back to B add 2, but you see the sus2. D major 9 with the 13. Cause he's rolling this stuff in, arpeggiating. Something like that. So all I was trying to get at from a beginning musician, this is like not hard stuff. It's actually not easy, but it only becomes easier once you know that you're playing 2 different chords that's mixed together, which is in my book actually. So I'm about transposing the major move. And I do this all day. Transposing. Transposing the 2 chords that are mixed together, 2 different major chords mixed together, and that actually was a scale. And then you have the A scale. So that was nice. That one was called Great Is Your Mercy, done by Elder D. Watkins on the keys. And if I just want to play it cleaner, oh, I forgot how you go now. Trying to play it cleaner. Basically just going D major 9 to B major. Because you gotta have to hit that to give you that pretty sound. It's just the scale 1, 2. So that makes me play a D major 9. Then I'm, then you go. Oh, I forgot what the note I'm playing. But I'm not supposed to hit that. I'm supposed to do that when I come down here. But anyway, back to it. Remember? Back to B major. I'm late with that finger. So you basically have an A chord, a D chord, and a B chord, right? And creating this beautiful, beautiful sound. All right, so that's what the pros have come up with, some pretty ideas. Once you listen to it, let me fast forward it. Ooh, y'all hear that? Y'all heard that? I hear him up here, and he, playing that D major 9 sharp 11 now. Okay, I think he's doing this one. Or is he? Let's see. Yeah, he's playing that. I think he is playing this. Yeah. Yeah. Or this, yeah. And then, he started doing the little diminished move, or sort of kind of like slightly like the. All right, y'all. That sounds like advanced musician style, right? But it's really the basic theory. You just found some cool theory chords and said, shoot, I'm gonna make this basic theory chord sound nice. That's it. Adding some notes, doing some nine, some seconds. He playing the simple stuff. Literally the stuff I keep repeating myself about, but the major 7, y'all, we know that's the 9. The A flat at 2, I was mentioning that earlier. Whether he went this route, whether, 1, or whether he went 1. It's still an A flat at 2. It looks like I'm doing a lot, but I'm actually not. I'm actually really, I could have did like this. sus4, or sus2, sus2. Oh, basically, technically, it's really me going from A flat to D flat, splitting the chord up with 2 hands. That's basically what it looks like I'm doing. I'm basically taking the A flat and going to the D flat and the F minor. What? And splitting the chord with 2 hands and doing it. Or you can say this is the A flat and A flat sus2. And you can clearly see this is D flat and F minor mixed together. Or I can play the chord wider. 1. All right, there's my major 7 flat 5. This is my minor 7 flat 5. This is my F7, actually G7 sharp 5. And this is my transpose, my major 7 flat 5. He's going for the D diminished 7, whole step over to C sharp. Actually, we're in A flat, so I'm gonna call it E diminished 7. Technically D flat diminished 7, but E diminished 7. Either A flat major 7 or F minor 9, 11 or whatever. E diminished 7, which is still in the D flat diminished 7, could be A flat. C diminished 7 group, E flat diminished 7. Let's say D flat major chord add 6. Now I'm gonna give you the minor move, in B minor 9, 11. I want 11 to flavorize it, right? Then he gonna give you that repeat, the beginning chord, the beginning chord, right back to it, and then da 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 da. All right, that's what he's gonna do. All those simple chords. We on the note. That's a G flat major 7, or actually, well, technically, G flat major 9. However, we go to the minor move. E flat minor 9. E flat minor 9, 11. And then of course after that, D flat adds it, F minor 7, 11. Repeat, he's just doing an inversion. Back to it. G flat add 6. All right, G flat diminished major 9 sharp 5. Back to that same chord right here. This is how I'm figurating the fingering of the chord, but I'm repeating the chord again. But this time you're gonna hear him doing it. He kind of flickering the B flat 2nd. Just giving the flavor. Not that I had to play that, but I hear him doing it. He repeated the chord from earlier, but this time he's getting tricky with the da 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 da. Right back to that major 7 flat 5 chord. He kind of hit it twice. Da, da, da. Right back to the same chord we just played a minute ago. Da, 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 da. Can you hit the chord twice? We go back to the same thing. The same thing. The same stuff. He's gonna kind of go out this time. Now he's coming out. All right, then he's gonna come out. All right, this time around. Repeat. So if you're gonna learn to mimic somebody or get close to mimicking the person, don't forget you do not have to continue on to play what you hear from somebody else. Tweak it a little bit, you know, because that's what I would do anyway with whatever songs I might learn. You know? I might keep some of the integrity. I might keep some of the integrity in here. I may keep some of the integrity. Yeah, I did something different. I may not keep doing the same thing he might have did. I might do something else. Something like it. Whatever. Or, you know, I might do something else, eh? I might do something else. Cause I don't want to really sound like that other person. I just wanted to know what the chord is so I can know what the actual target chord is. And then anything I do after that, then I'll tweak it. All right, now the next move, going to the 5. Because it's a bass line play. B flat minor 9/11. Or it can be an E flat 13 sus chord. Because I'm going for the bottom, the bass line. I hear him at the top. Now, either he using the 7 sus 4 chord, or he's using the E flat sus 4 chord, omitting the 4. And a major chord in the left hand. All right. Or I can go A flat major 7. A flat major 9. I said 7, but now I'm adding the 9 because, the 2. Now, I don't know if that's who he did it. That's what it sounded like to me. Or, ooh, hey, ooh. That hurt. That was a stretch for sure. Yeah, so I can't pull that off. Well, I guess I can't. Right. So this is the A flat major 9/13 chord. What time is it? 10 o'clock. So every chord that was applied were all basic chords. It literally all basic chords. It's just that the left hand is, how could I say it? The left hand is just basically accompanying the right hand, basically. So if I put a right hand chord, my left hand is like, yo, what can I put with you, dog? I guess I try that. F minor 11. Ooh, okay, that was different. Or my left hand is saying, well, what can I put with that chord? I guess C minor chord again. Ah, see, C minor 7/11. Now, you remember he played this voicing. Did y'all hear that? What? I originally did that. That made me go to an F minor 9/11 chord. Yeah. So remember, you don't have to play everything that the other guy did later on. Maybe in the beginning, whoever you're learning from, whether they're teaching you or you figuring it out or someone else is teaching you the idea, however you getting the information. Honestly, I don't even care if y'all do what I'm doing, but just tweak it a little bit so you don't have to sound exactly like the other person. Mimicking somebody to me is kind of fun. And when I first started doing it, I couldn't stop doing it. I still can't stop doing it. But at the end of the day, I still want to have my own identification for myself, right? So yes, yes, C minor 11, or A flat major 9/13, or F minor 11. So at the end of the day, I can decide on how I want to sound. Thanks to LDDW breaking down these chords. Arpeggiating. Or whatever the words they say. Right back to this. Now I have two choices to play that kind of voicing though, but I went ahead and played the 6/9 chord. Remember we were back to that G major 7 flat 5 and the D flat 6/9. Now this could be the F major 9 move. Depends on how your ears want to hear that technically. And it is an F major 9. That's how you flavorize it. You can throw the F major 9 sharp 11. It just depends on how your ears want to hear that. I think I will go with that. You could also go with the C9, C major 6 chord too as well, because this is the major 7. You know, if I took the 7 out, where's my 7? There it is. And then I go with the 6. Depends on what I'm doing with my left hand. There it is right here. So depending on how I might want to hear that voice. But anyway, the F major 9 will be suitable. Or D minor 11. It depends on how I want to hear that. But it's actually the F major 9 move, I believe. D diminished 7. What did I say? E flat dominant, E flat, E flat, pentatonic. That's what I'm getting out of it. The E flat pentatonic chord. It's just the scale, almost. I'm at the 5th, I'm at the 4th, and back to the 1. So that's kind of what I get. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm right on that, but I'm near it. Then we go to A flat major 7. So I can also go for the F minor 9. All right, last chord, I think. We're going to the B flat minor 9. So if we was in A flat, that would be 6, 1, 2, 5, chord, B flat minor 9, 11. All right, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that chord blazing in your ears. But all the chords that have been played by, we use the word advanced musicians, honestly, they're really nothing but the basic chords that we already know to play. And they're just creating a sequence of chords to do it. Like I can sit here and create a sequence of chords based upon, I can take in the C scale, the C major chord, and watch this, the 4 chord, and I can take the 1 chord in that scale, C scale, and put it in my right. And go to the 4 chord in that scale. And I have an F major 9, y'all. What? And I already told y'all about that 1 up in if I was in key of C, I love you, Lord. Or actually, is it D for I love you, Lord? 1 up. This is my D diminished 7. What? I know we're in A flat in the song, right? But I just hear the voicing that are already playing these chords already. So they're not new. Oh, all right. So when I heard the move here, and then I heard the diminished move was because I had already played the D diminished earlier. I love you to 1 up. So I'm like, oh. Now we're going to the E flat pentatonic chord. Nope, nope. There it is. So I have to kind of remember the scale, but omitting the 4. And of course, omitting the 7. Then he's going to the A flat major 7. And then all this is me taking the major 7 chord, D flat major 7 root position. We have the first inversion and we have the second inversion. And I'm just putting it in the left hand on the bottom. Causing me to play the B minor 2nd or add 2, whatever. 1, 2. Now, or either I'm bringing the right hand over to pick it back up where it's supposed to be. Look at this. All right. And then B minor 9. And remember the chord I told you in the beginning of the song? 1. This is the same chord, y'all, right here. And then I just find my 11 along the way. Whatever. Or just B flat minor 9. And then now he may do this right? That makes me go ahead and play the D flat major 7 chord. We know what it is because I got the 7 on the bottom of my major chord. That's my 9. Or just B flat major, a D flat major 7. Or to carry the 9 and double it up. Now, as soon as I hear B flat, it's a B flat minor 9, 11 chord. I'm just using the A flat to have fun with it. Or do that walk up into it. 5 and 6, 1, 2, and roll into it. Ooh. So that's what. Or however he wants to do that. Remember, at the end of the day, however I might hear it, tweak it a little bit. Even if I do play it exactly like he did it, but I'm going to tweak it a little bit to give it my own little signature. Peace and love and cornbread. This is your boy, Andre Clark. I'm going to sign off from here. Go check on my honey, make sure she's okay, all the goody stuff. And go take me a nap that I done dropped some chords in my fingertips. I was going to jump back on my little project that I started earlier today or yesterday or whatever day it was and pick back up what we were doing, the transposing, some simple chord progressions for any particular type of song, but for one particular song. And then once you learn these chord progressions, you'll be able to play them in all 12 keys. And that's the name of the game. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Repetition is the man's best friend. And so you basically is repeating chords from one key to the other. All right, that's it. It's that simple. And so, and I'm just doing it in the most simple or straight way I can without sounding not too bad, without sounding like I'm a 2-year-old. No offense to my 2-year-olds out there. No offense to my 2-year-olds. Don't get mad at me and throw your baby bottles at me and stuff. But no offense to my 2-year-old. Hey, y'all don't be having your 2-year-old throwing their bottles at me and stuff. But so I don't have to sound like a 2-year-old. I can sound at least like I'm in 5th grade or something. 5th, 6th, 7th grade, 8th grader. Instead of 2-year-old toddler. But anyway, no offense to the toddler babies out there, but y'all get my point. But that's basically what the advanced level musicians is doing, sitting here playing around with the basic theory and making it sound kind of cool. All right. And changing it from being boring sounding to something with some flavor to it, and that's what the pros do, figure out how to make their moves flavorable and not boring. All right, I love y'all. Y'all, y'all awesome out there. Thank you for subscribing. For those who have already subscribed and who has been following me for quite some time. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it's only going to get better and better and better and better. And that's what's up. And as I say, this is my rough draft of my book here. That I'm pretty. This is the rough draft. This is the rough draft. But the real deal is in here. My pages in my book. The real deal. The real stuff. The stuff that y'all trying to learn how to play. Y'all also gave me an idea. Let me write it down before I forget what it was. Shoot, I done forgot already. Hold on. Oh, I know what I need to do. Let me write it over here. Don't forget the big letters. um, y'all gave me an idea on some other stuff that I need to put in my book. So it was the I forgot to put this one, and I forgot to put what was it? What did I call it? Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So I'm gonna drop these. I'm gonna drop these real soon. And of course, it's way more than that. Actually, I got another list, of course, that I'm actually gonna be dropping in my book. Actually, in fact, actually, actually, it was funny because when I was writing my book, actually, I forgot. Maybe I had gotten so excited that I literally forgot to put this set of chord, these last two chords in the book. I forgot to add this to everything else I already have in my book already. Well, actually, everything except for number 7 and number 8. All right. So basically, number 7, number 8, and then number 5. I forgot those last two chords that I'm gonna actually put in the book. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put like all the heat in one book. All right. I'm gonna come out with a second edition of book, music book. And so yeah, like I said, I forgot to put these two in the book. I got happy. I'm sorry, y'all, but I realized when I was looking at my book, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing something. And but anyway, I made the space for it, so I can drop these chords in there for y'all, beginner musicians, intermediate level musicians, and shoot, doggone it, even if the advanced level musicians want to learn this stuff, it's all gonna be in the book. This is all gonna be your basic theory stuff that I teach, all right? And it's gonna be in the book. And then I'm gonna come with the second book, which is gonna come with some heat. I'm gonna put a little bit of heat in there, based upon my number 8. Based upon my number 8, I'm gonna put just a little heat in there, get y'all, get y'all kind of worked up a little bit, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna come with the second book, my second edition book, second and third book, I believe, because I got so much heat, it's not even funny. But yeah, I'm gonna come with the heat, and by this time, for my beginner musicians, y'all gonna know the basic theory behind the madness. All right. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all's gonna learn. All right. I promise you, you're gonna learn. I'm gonna be like the other cats. I promise you, you're gonna learn this stuff, and y'all can't figure out what I'm talking about. It's gonna be super easy, super simple. You can't go wrong. Not even a 2-year-old Not even a 2-year-old with a bottle gonna not be confused. I promise you. But I may have to bring up the age to like 5-year-old or something like that. But anyway, but it's gonna be super easy, because that's what I do. Try to make it easy. All this other stuff that we hear our friends doing out there, playing all these fancy chord changes and stuff like that. Is That's gonna come. I'm gonna drop that. I believe for sure, and I'm gonna put some of it in this book, but I like to put my heat in the next book. Because by the time when you first learn the first book, y'all gonna be ready for the second one. Especially for my beginner level musician, you gonna be ready for the second one because it's gonna have some heat. Some heat, as they say, bring some heat. Um, the stuff that I've been working on, chords from different songs, chords from different musicians out there that will be doing certain things and certain patterns and stuff like that. So that's my plan. But my technician is currently working on that. Um, I can't check my other email until I get back to work. Yeah. Unless I have to log on to my job email. And that takes some time. So when I log on to my job email tomorrow sometime, then I'll see what my technician is with that. But y'all did remind me that I do have to do these other chords. Um, yeah, do these other chords for the book. I don't know why I forgot. I should do it right now as I'm sitting here. Let's see, what time is it? 10:30. I don't do a lot of procrastinating. I like to get right on it, but I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, if nothing crazy happens tomorrow, I'll try to do a few. Shoot, it's only 1, 2 for now. I'm only missing the 2 items that I need to put in my book, literally in my book. And just to say, when I first started doing this, I only had one page in here. Literally one page. I'm like, okay. And I took maybe like 4 days. Yeah, within my 4 days, this is how thick it is now. 4 days. All right. Now I'm going to go to this printing store here in my neighborhood, and I'm gonna do color. All right. So I might try to sell my book with colors. Um, well, the book is gonna have color in it. Well, it's gonna. I'm trying to decide, y'all, because um, doing books can be costly. Electronically doing this online for you guys can have it online. It's a little cheaper, and of course, it's going to come out with the book being in color. So I may do a few copies of books, what we call hard copy books. Um, I have to see because it's all based upon how many pages you're putting in the book. All right, because that can be really costly. So we'll see. But my whole idea is it's going to come in color, definitely electronically, and definitely it can come in color in the actual book. Now, I've seen some books. Should I do it or should I not pull these books out? I bought some books from some people, and I'm trying to remember. That's terrible because I can't remember if it was in color. That means I didn't really too much like the book that much. That's terrible. Um, because like I said, y'all, well, it's my content. Oh, there it is. So, um, I guess what I'm trying to say is, when it's done in color, it costs extra money for the print color um pages. But can I see those books? Would I see them right now? Let's see. Can I get to them? No, I can't get to them. I'll look tomorrow, maybe. So probably tomorrow when I come back on y'all, I'm gonna look to see if those books that I bought from other musicians out there, if their books came in color or if they were black and white. I promise you, black coming in colors is extra money. It's it's very expensive because of the type of paper you want. You have choices of the type of paper you want them to print. The print, I know what I want, so the print is a very nice print actually for the ones I looked up, especially because of the previous guy who did these books that I was going to join him with, but it didn't work out. And I like the paper that they use, and not only did I like the paper that they use, but they also were colored paper. They were actually really colored, like color, pretty colored, you know. So I think that's what I really want to do with my book is having color books. I mean color books. The a page to be in color. But again, it's chinga ching. All right, so I'm gonna get off of here and catch y'all later. Y'all have a good day and or good evening. And let me go check on my honey and make sure she's good, like I said earlier. And deuces. Y'all have a good one.